everybody, this is Blockchain Bulls, and today we're going to talk about Cardano. We've talked about Cardano quite a few times on this channel. We're also going to take a look at the cryptocurrency market. If this is your first time to Blockchain Bulls, you can subscribe, keep up with us, and watch some of our other videos. I'm currently out of town. I'm in Florida right now. I'm going to be doing some videos for Island Hopper TV, my travel channel, which you guys also keep up with, some of you guys. So if you haven't already, Island Hopper TV is my other channel. I'll try to put a link somewhere below for you guys to keep up with me over there. But in this video, we're going to talk about Cardano and why I'm so dang bullish. Just the news that just keeps coming around. And obviously, you've seen quite a bit of price action with Cardano here recently, not just Wall Street bets. Just take a look at that. But here's Cardano right here. By the way, I'm not saying buy Wall Street bets because that's obviously a pump. And what happens after a pump? Probably a dump. But you could see here, since January, we've gone from 17 cents all the way up to 43 cents. So to those of you who made suggestions to your friends and family to, hey, invest in Cardano at that price, or if you did actually take that investment, you're just looking like a rock star right now. And actually, unlike XRP's pump, and then whatever just happened, it went up to 74 cents and then back down to 38 cents. Many people in the XRP community don't really like to call that a dump, but I mean, it is what it is. It went from, 32 cents all the way up to 74 cents and then sold off all within, a short period of time. Cardano won't really have that. Reason is because XRP has the challenges that are going on with the SEC, plus a lot of delistings. So with Cardano, you don't have that much issues right now. Obviously, you have some sort of regulatory unclarity or regulatory lack of vision of where they're going to put us with Cardano, but it's still something to keep on the radar. But as of right now, you can pick it up on many exchanges, including Binance and several other places, Kraken, Bittrex. So that's good. So let's get into this, and let me tell you guys what I'm so excited about. But before I do, I wanted to touch on this Wall Street bets. It's just going absolutely nuts right now. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I don't care how much it's gone up and how much it can continue to go up. It's obviously, not something I would be interested in touching. I mean, it could go to $25,000 for all I know, but look at that market cap. I mean, it's a pretty reasonable market cap, I suppose, but I don't think it's sustainable. So I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Anyway, here's what has me so really interested in Cardano right now, this Grayscale stuff. So you guys are all retailers. Retailers love these coins that are under $1. That's like a big thing that we've known about for many, many moons, is that when people come into cryptocurrency, it's really hard for them to get their hands on a full Bitcoin. So the next thing they're looking at is something they can buy for like $1 or under $1 or $2 or $5, and then they find what was typically XRP or XLM is now going to be Cardano, is going to be the big one in my opinion. And Grayscale knows this, and that's why they're preparing DeFi future with new cryptocurrency trust filings. So the ones who Grayscale, if you guys don't know who Grayscale is, they're a big group of people who are basically, they're a trust fund, but they're a big group in cryptocurrency of institutional investment trust fund kind of situation. So they're setting up a trust for Aave, Polkadot, Cosmo, Cardano, and believe it or not, Monero. So privacy coins might still have a future. I mean, between Zcash and Monero, those are like the two big privacy coins, right? But there's a couple others that you could add to that list, like Dash and whatnot. But Monero is getting a trust. But look at this Cardano right here. So this is institutional money that's going to be pouring into Cardano on top of all the retail frenzy. And if you look at all these prices of Cosmos is around about $10, just under $10. Polkadot's just about over $15, hovering around 16, 17, depending on the day. Aave obviously is high up there, and so is Monero. So I think the institutional investor is going to go for Cardano if they see the vision with the retail guys, right? So that's why I put Cardano in such a bullish territory right now, sitting at 43 cents. Obviously, it's on an uptrend right now, and you would consider that to be a little bit of a hesitation time to buy. But really, I mean, where's Cardano going to go from here? I mean, it's a $13 billion market cap. Could it reach Ethereum's market cap where it is now as ETH goes to 4,000, 3,000, whatever you guys think ETH is going to go to? So we've got the Grayscale news. You also have some big news coming about Cardano heading into Shelley. So you have Shelley Byron era, but you also have what is going on with the Mainnet, the Guegen mainnet to be launched in March 2021. That's thereabouts. We don't have an exact date as of right now, but keep an eye on the Guegen mainnet launch. You can check this out on Reddit. Obviously, Reddit has been a place where there's a lot of information available, but you can also go right here onto capital.com. They have a whole write-up, and one thing that I found interesting, not just the price action, but you also see these wallets. I like this chart where they're showing the wallets from December 10th, going from 174,000 to 215,000 wallets just in the beginning of the year, and that just keeps going up. I mean, if you guys are already using the Daedalus wallet or whatever you guys use for the wallet, uh, I mean, it's definitely something to keep an eye on, especially look at this Cardano price prediction 2021 to 2025. They're anticipating new record-setting results here. And if you look at where Cardano was at one point, I mean, Cardano, I mean, we still haven't even reached the all-time high for Cardano. We just barely crossed the all-time high for Ethereum. We crossed the Bitcoin all-time high back in what, December. So, I mean, if you really want to get down to it, I think this is really a great buy. I mean, Cardano has been as high as $1.12. So you just think to yourself, you're like, at what point are we going to revisit that all-time high? There, in and of itself, you're almost doubling, almost tripling your money. Uh, your investment, even if you're buying at this price. Some of you guys are already invested in Cardano. You've already loaded up the vault, if you want to call it that. And now you've got friends and family asking, hey, is it a good time to buy Cardano? When I'm telling someone to buy Cardano, I'm saying you got to be patient. We're in a high risk, high reward, Wild West kind of environment, lots of volatility. So you got to have a long-term plan. You can't just look at it every day and say, oh my gosh, it went from 43 down to 32. If it goes down to 32, what do you think I do? I don't buy when it's the highest price. I don't try to chase. I always buy when it goes down because I'm like, if I believed in it at 43 and now it's at 32, what am I going to do? I'm going to buy. I'm not going to panic sell, right? Because I'm long. I've got a long-term perspective. There's benefits for taxes, by the way, if you hold longer than if you try to trade, because obviously capital gains tax for long-term holds is better than capital gains tax for people who trade. You could trade. I mean, yeah, if you don't mind paying the capital gains. But the point is, Cardano long-term has a lot to look forward to. And here's something else. If you guys go to their Cardano Twitter, which I always like to recommend because a lot of people, peers, don't really keep up with them. But if you look at the Cardano community, they tweeted this, Factoid Friday. Did you know? Did you know that Cardano's current transaction data rate is capable of running at greater than 50 megabytes per hour? Try and tell people in the XRP community about Cardano and how fast it's becoming. And you know, you start to do the math. You're like, well, let's see. Cardano offers this, 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 and they always the argument is, well, Cardano hasn't deployed you know, the main nets for Guegen aren't still out. You know, these they're just trying to say that people aren't building on the blockchain. And of course, I've said that before. But if you look at it against XRP, I mean, who's building on the XRP blockchain? So basically, you've got a fast currency, basically under a dollar. The only difference is it's not on Coinbase. The second this thing goes on Coinbase, the second it goes on Gemini, I mean, it would be nice to see Charles Hoskinson get a little bit more friendly with some of these other people, but then at the same time, you're like, well, maybe I kind of like him kind of branching out and doing his own thing with IOHK and Margo and all those guys. So uh, we'll see what's going on, but definitely keep up with Cardano on their Twitter. Obviously, you can follow Input Output Hong Kong IOHK. If you haven't already tried the Daedalus wallet I mentioned in my last video, Daedalus 3.2.0 Shelly Mainnet. You can try to do that there, and I believe they have pretty good staking. For those of you who are looking to use that, just make sure you download the right one because there's people out there putting the wrong one out there, and people are actually downloading the wrong one, and then that's Scam Central, right? So go to their Twitter, get it off here, and that's where you'll be the safest position. So just going back to the market, I think right now Cardano still remains my favorite pick. This Wall Street bet's just funny. It's funny because people actually are like, "Hey Jeff, should I buy that?" You know, I'm like, I mean, look at this. Cardano's up 24% or 23% in the last 24 hours. That's quite the interesting pump, but it's a fundamentals slow but sure rise. It's not like the XRP pumps that you've been seeing. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video of Blockchain Bulls. Keep up with this channel. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about some other subjects that are relevant. I'm just happy to see us over $1 trillion market cap. Bitcoin dominance still hovering around 62%. You would like to see that go down to 50%, especially if you're invested in some of these altcoins, because that means a good thing. But for the altcoins and some of your bags, but look at this Binance coin. Binance just, I don't know, man. It's just quite the interesting project. That makes you think about some of these other governance tokens or coins like Uniswap, right? I mean, you've seen that. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. See you guys on the next one.